Hey everybody, welcome to this very technical show we like to call the Bad Flick Show. My name is Brian. This is another Comedy Spot Live show. Thanks for being here. Alex is the host and producer of the Bad Flick Show. I'm glad that you're here watching. Before I let Alex take over and host his show, I am here to remind you about all the other things that are going on. First of all, we want to thank everybody for supporting the Comedy Spot through all this. I know it's been super crazy. We appreciate you being supporters, especially all of our Patreon subscribers. We appreciate you making sure that we're able to keep the doors open. If it weren't for you, things would be real rough-skis right now. So thank you very much for helping out. Also, we want to thank all of our Facebook supporters. Thank you very much. Both Patreon and Facebook supporters get exclusive content that nobody else gets. So thank you very much. It seems like nothing's working for me now. Do you ever have one of those days, guys? Like I'm saying words and there should be things popping up and they're not popping up the way they should, and now they're stuck. So ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's like to live stream shows all the time. It seems like every other day something goes horrible wrong. Hold on a sec. I'm going to fix it, though. No go.
Oh, goodness. Life be like that, though.
We have a great show for you tonight. I'm glad that you're here. Britta says rough skis. Yeah, that's what it is today. It's rough skis. I'm going to go ahead and, by the way, I know for sure I already made a mistake on bringing everybody into being able to watch the slide. So you're going to see me fiddle around with that when we get to it too. But for right now, let's get our host on so he can explain to you what happens. This is Alex, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
That worked? That worked?
I'm here. This is it. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Yes, this is the Bad Flick Show. This is the show where I bring the worst clips from the worst movies and have my comedian friends go and comment and force them to watch it. It's kind of cruel, but it's what gets us through. So, but yeah, please, if you have something you want to say about the clip, feel free to comment in the comments there, wherever you're streaming it. Use those emojis and all that. Have fun with it. But let's get to our guests. I'm going to announce the first two guests. They're Comedy Spot regulars. We have Keo and Ryan Gregory.
There's Keo.
Hey.
And
hey, how's it going, y'all?
There's Ryan.
Woo, woo.
And then back to you.
Perfect. And we have a special guest this week. You can catch him every morning on 106.5 The End. The morning show, The Wake Up Call. We have Rayne.
Yeah, there's Rayne.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, thanks for letting me be on the Joe Rogan podcast. I really appreciate you having me on. This is great.
It's all good. Everybody has their mushrooms. It's gonna be 3 hours now. Get excited.
Thanks for doing the show, man. Usually this show operates exactly the way it did today so far. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
This is exactly how we do our morning show. Things break all the time. Nothing works. We're pressing wrong buttons. I'm totally used to this.
Perfect.
We have a lot of people that watch these shows that are from all over the country, but I'm sure they'd still like to listen in. Is there a way to be able to do that?
To the wake-up call? Of
the
course.
Wake-up call,
You can listen to endonline.com, or you can check us out on the radio.com app. And podcasts are, for some reason, popular. You can get our podcasts. All you got to do is search for The Wake Up Call on the radio.com app. And it'll be the longest 5 minutes of your life for our segments. So.
Everything is syncing up just as it should today. So.
Yeah, there you go.
Again, thanks for being on the show. So I'll turn this over to Alex. He's in charge of everything else. I'm just going to screw up on the tech.
Let's jump right into it. What is the most powerful power? Okay, is it flight? Is it invisibility? I think it's Hands of Steel.
Hands of Steel,
which is our clip. It's from the movie Hands of Steel.
Okay, so I'm gonna pretend to start the clip, stop the clip, make us all be in the frame, and then play the clip. So here we go.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to pause it. Yeah, I'm gonna click that, and then I'm gonna choose select all cameras, and then we're all gonna be in the frame, just like
All right.
that.
Little happy family, yeah.
Isn't that cool? See, now when it works, it's badass. When it doesn't work, it's a flaming ball of shit.
Super badass right now, though.
All right, here we go. Batman for sure.
Wow, the suspense with no music.
Yeah.
Look how it's gonna happen.
Cut it off. Just change it.
Oh!
Whoa, that's gross.
Wow.
It's very violent.
It's also an old western.
There's bullets ricochet
play-
everywhere.
Can't let him
Play
escape. Go
Ricochet
after him
soundbite
with the
number 2,
laser.
please.
Yeah, you too.
What is that? What kind of gun is that?
Okay, so we're surviving shotgun.
Yeah. It looks like a dance video now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Steel.
that's it?
That's it.
Oh my god.
Did he die from the elevator rays on the wall? I don't know what happened.
My goodness.
He can't go above 6 feet, so his head, like
Oh,
any
yeah.
taller, he just passes out. The elevation will just kill him.
Yeah.
By the way, did we notice at the beginning the helicopter chopper blades were only going so slow? There's no way that thing's gonna get off the ground.
Well, see, they had a permit to be inside of the helicopter, but once those things are, they're like, no, we can't afford that. We're gonna have to
Right,
go with
right.
just a slow spin.
There's a guy off
Can
shot
we
that's
run
just
it
like
back?
pushing.
Oh. Run it back to like that giant gun with like the extra things
Yeah.
on it. Like it's like the opposite of a silencer. It's like a loudener, right? There's
Right,
just, like,
right.
extra loud.
You got one of those fancy plungers from Home Depot, you know, with the big ends on it.
Like a
I'm gonna get you with my poop.
gadget.
What'd you say, Ryan?
Where's that?
Sorry.
I was gonna say, if you couldn't unclog your toilet, you can just blow the fuck up.
There you go.
Just shoot the toilet. The same weapon.
Who said that it sounded like a? Who said that it sounded like a Old West shootout?
I really thought it sounded like an old
It
western
did,
shootout
it
because
did.
it's a little like meow, meow, meow, meow. No, I was thinking like a little 6-shooter coming out, but no, bazooka plunger instead.
Right.
Amy in the comments said it sounded like a loudener.
Louder, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Jess was like, sick dance moves, bro.
Oh yeah.
That looked like a Madonna like music video, like an intense moment, like arms against the wall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was the music video Michael Jackson never got to make.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand the pursuit with a tinted motorcycle helmet on in a dark area.
Yeah.
You know, it's like let's set ourselves up for success here, not failure. So I think they were already a step behind with the motorcycle helmet. Not worth it.
Again, I have the preview into what actually happened behind the scenes. They only had 3 friends, and so they had to keep the helmets on so that the same person could be in every other scene. Yeah, it's all budget, guys. Budget, money, money.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
You know, that might be a new fashion trend too, by the way. You know, the guys usually roll into the club with sunglasses on. If you roll in with a motorcycle helmet with the visor down, you are getting laid for sure.
100%.
Is that all it
100%.
takes? That's
all it
fantastic.
takes. It's all it takes.
I'm ordering one right now.
And I honestly, I mean, the music was very suspenseful, but as I pointed out, it just dropped out, and that's where I was like, oh my God, this is about to get really good.
Yeah.
And my heart dropped, my stomach, just everything. Oh, and I was ready for all that happened.
That's when the guy got punched through the face, right? And took his face out?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's got the hands of steel.
Hands of steel. That's what it was.
Steel.
Can we?
And also, I mean, if you're shooting someone, I don't know what it's like, but if you're blasting someone with a shotgun and it's like 4 or 5 rounds in and the dude's still dancing towards you, like, call it quits, get out. Like, get on your motorcycle and get out of there,
Yeah, Britta said it was a surprise dance-off in slow motion. He was also
some sick move.
He was also glistening. It looked like he put on.
I noticed that. Yeah. I mean, his pecs they were perfect in that jacket, nice and lubed up. Like, I mean, once he's done killing people with the Loudner, then he's gonna go on the beach.
Yeah.
Go back to tanning because that's obviously what we interrupted him from doing. Obviously.
All right, that was a good first clip. Jess is confirming. Great first bad clip, Alex.
Get a good foundation here. Yeah. Perfect. Well, before we get to our second clip, wanted to get to know the guests a little more, and with the bad movie question here. This week's question is, what is a sequel that you thought was a lot better than the original? Keo, let's just start off.
I have a hard time choosing one, so I'm gonna be like a basic dude and say Too Fast, Too Furious was like a better sequel than the beginning, just because the spectacle. I just remember going to like this like cheapo movie theater in Stockton, and they got like supercars parked outside, and I was like, oh dude, this is like super crazy. And it's just another Fast and Furious movie, but only that one. 3 was terrible, and then I don't know what's going on with the rest of them. But yeah, like Too Fast, Too Furious, like for the memes, it was great.
Fantastic.
Wasn't that so? Was Ludacris in the first one? Because I can't remember, because I think they moved Ja Rule into the second
Ja
one.
Rule, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was Ja Rule.
Okay. I get my 2000s rappers confused with Fast and Furious sequels, so
Very
thank you
entertaining.
for clarifying.
Rayne, what about you? Movie that you like the sequel a lot more than the original?
All right, this is going to be an unpopular opinion.
Okay. Hot take.
It's going to be Back to the Future 2.
Oh.
Now, the reason why, very similar to what he was saying, was I wasn't old enough to see the original Back to the Future in the theater, but I remember seeing Back to the Future 2, and I have one word, 3 syllables for you: hoverboard.
Yeah.
And when you're 8 years old and you see that on the big screen, that's all that matters, because you want a hoverboard. I can honestly say I couldn't even remember what the plot was of Back to the Future 2, nor did I understand the space-time continuum of old Biff, new Biff. Why is he in a casino? He's not wearing any clothes in the hot tub situation. But all I remember was the hoverboard, and that for me was what made it way better than the first one.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta agree. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Ryan, what about you?
This one's near and dear to my heart. I had a few that I had to choose from, but I have to go with Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I mean, it's Star Wars. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so I can't ignore that. But I mean, really, you uncover one of the largest cinematic plot twists in film. Like, Darth Vader is the father. I mean, this menacing, all-powerful villain is then turned into the protagonist's father. It's insane. And then everything else. Everything doesn't have to be a happy story. The Empire truly does strike back, comes back and kicks some ass. Not everything's all happy in the end. Maybe not. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Empire Strikes Back for sure.
Nice.
Good choices. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you see?
solid.
Yeah. This is the best panel ever so far.
It can only get worse from here.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I do an honorable mention? I'm looking at the chat, and the Toy Story series, absolutely. That was like my next one I was going to bring up. They just realized, oh yeah, we could make these people cry. with like emotional tears, and they capitalize on it. So yeah,
There you
Yeah,
go.
totally respect that.
My honorable mention was going to be Terminator 2 Judgment Day because
Oh.
Yeah.
much better than the first one.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Yeah, these are good. These are nicely done.
Everybody gets points. I don't know. That's not the show, but
Oh, good. Yeah.
perfect. Well,
Did it roll over to a different show?
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
all right. Well, we'll keep it going with the bad clips here. Look, Godzilla, King Kong, they don't stand a chance to what I'm going to show you here in this intense clip from Attack of the Super Monsters.
Attack of the Super Monsters. We're going to play this game called Play, Pause, Bring Everybody In and Play again. Here we go.
I
Play.
love this game.
Oh, pause. Yeah,
What?
good. Different
Intrigued
camera.
already.
Select all cameras. Oh, there we are. Perfect. That's
Nice.
really good. I wish I would have done this beforehand. And here we go.
Captain, I want to hurry back to base and start looking for Sam. He's all by himself in the big city.
Let him have some fun.
Sorry.
Everyone
can
has
wait.
to go
I have
through
a feeling.
puberty at some point.
That monster will come back.
Old Sam's probably drinking fermented banana juice and swinging from a downtown lamppost.
Oh, don't tease him, Jerry. I'm sure the
What's the thing?
zookeepers will find Sam. They know just what to do in cases like this.
Well, I hope so.
Jim's intuition was correct when it told him the monster was coming back out from under its rock.
Wait a minute.
I thought this
It's
was
cartoon. It's live action. Is this the first of its kind?
You can't hide!
They vilified a triceratops though.
Oh,
Whoop, wait for
CGI.
it.
Damn it.
Or the
They're inside.
You were right, Jim. It's come back.
Fire missiles, Jem.
Target mark.
Let him have it again. Fire!
Firing.
I'm so confused.
Your guns aren't working, you dumb bitch.
Fire the...
Oh, Roger.
those are the same two clips.
Budget. He's eating the vehicles now. What is he doing?
Looks like he's gone underground again.
Yeah, we hurt him pretty bad. I don't think that monster will be back again. He's finished.
You're right, Jim. We won't be seeing any more of him. Now we can head over to that TV tower and rescue those people.
I love being a hero.
Wow.
I would love
Where do we start?
Hero 2 if it was so easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So intense.
That's the
First
best
of all,
line.
it was interesting to see, like, they obviously got the script 15 minutes before they had to do the VO for this, right? Now we can go back to that tower and go save those people.
I
Scooby-Doo
kind of
as a
feel like.
person.
Oh, go ahead, Keo. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, like that guy was like Scooby-Doo turned into a human. Like, we gotta go get Sam. It was like 8 different octaves. It was great.
No, I was just gonna say that reminded me of Taste Tests with Peach when we play that game where everyone sits in the car and we rotate and we do improv and everyone doesn't really know what improv is yet. We have to fill in the blanks. And one guy's definitely going through puberty. And
Right.
you're like, that kid's too young to be here. This is inappropriate. What was up with the voice cracking?
That's
that
just
purposeful,
good voice
or
acting.
was it
That's all.
guy just-
That's-
Probably.
That's what real heroes sound like. You know?
I love the opening shot when you first realize that it's going to be a mixture of live action and animation, and then you see the monster, and then you have all the animated people running away from it.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, I was not expecting that at all. I was shocked.
Well, yeah, when it switched over, I'm like, oh my god, Brian fucked up the clips again. What the hell?
Very likely, very likely.
But no, it was one thing.
And it's a
Like
very
the same
weird,
4 frames
like,
of animation too. It's like the same guy, same guy, same guy.
Yeah. Yeah, you know it's real. It's quality animation when you take the same person that you've drawn and just duplicate them over and over and over again. Very easy.
Oh man.
And they're like
Can you
living in
imagine
like a
if
segregated
the
thing.
Dark Knight talked like that guy in there, like, you know, I'm gonna go have to get the Joker. Like, it would just totally ruin the whole movie. Like, you're not a superhero. You're, you know, you're a middle school kid. Get out of here. Go to class.
I hate that the Triceratops was the villain. In every dinosaur depiction or movie, the Triceratops is always protecting whoever or whatever from T-Rex or the bad dinosaur. Not to say that all bad dinosaurs are bad, but Triceratops is always the good guy. But now they flipped the script and he's the bad guy, and that made me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Didn't like it.
Right.
And he could go underground. Didn't like that either.
Ryan, you don't want to get canceled for supporting dinosaurs or not supporting dinosaurs. You know. So.
I know.
Right.
I'm treading lightly.
Good call. Good call.
Ryan, dinosaur lives matter, okay?
Yes, yeah.
Oh no. I want to go back to Bane for a second. That's actually what his voice sounds like without the cover over his face.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So he goes, "Oh, Batman," but then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get my keys." You know, like, it just breaks and then it doesn't. Yeah. All right. That's all I have to contribute.
Fantastic. Well, we'll keep the show moving. I've always been drawn toward like movies where it's like this is a society that we've never seen before. It's like underground or on some other planet. So get ready for this next clip. It is The Mole People.
The Mole People. Transitional music. Everything's working as it should. Uh-oh, I just knocked somebody off. Oh no. Did we just lose Rayne? Oh no, you're still
Rayne's
there.
there. Ryan.
No, we lost Ryan.
Oh, we lost Ryan. Okay. Well, we had
He got blasted like that dinosaur.
He didn't like my dinosaur lives matter. Clearly.
Come out of here. Yeah. Oh, he's joining back in. There he is.
There he is.
Well,
Hey.
kind of.
There you go. Cool.
Sorry.
Go.
All right, here we
Just in
go.
time.
Clip for realsies.
Gentlemen, we're in 3000 BC.
To reach this lost civilization, science had
There's a
followed a
cafe.
trail through burning desert sand,
There's Starbucks.
through the
everywhere.
roaring
That's
avalanches
crazy.
of Mount Huitara, and finally deep into the bowels of the earth. Not even history had recorded the existence of this unknown empire of darkness.
There is no world beyond ours. If I ever get out of here, into my world,
The world of light and flowers.
will you come with me?
Never before had outsiders beheld such sights. The sacred ritual of the sun death, the blazing sacrificial chambers, the court of the all-powerful high priest of Ishtar.
You will die in the fire of Ishtar.
The blood-lusting mole people swarming from their subterranean caverns.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No!
Oh, goodbye.
Guys, I found the Triceratops!
Was that the whole movie?
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow!
I hope it was.
Done.
Oh my goodness.
That was fun. That was fun.
Wow.
I need some clarification. So were the Egyptian folks, were they under, like, did Egyptians just dig a hole and live under there?
Mm-hmm.
Were they also under the earth? What's going on there?
Yeah. They're under the earth, and their skin was super white because they haven't seen the sun in so long.
And were their eyes beady, or was that just
white.
the quality?
What was that, Ryan? Sorry.
Were their eyes like all black, or was that just the black and white quality?
I think
They
just
make
part
them
of
like all black pupils.
Oh yeah. I think it was just part of the magic of the movie there.
Ryan, why do you have such an obsession with these? He's like,
Let it go, man. Let it go.
I can't. It happened to me, so I have to get it out of my chest. It hurt. Like I had so many questions. I'm gonna have to go back and watch this again to understand what they were, because they were Egyptians living underground, and then underneath them there were the mole people. That they didn't think they were there. I just have continue. I'm gonna think about this internally.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Good.
I like how they try to make everything mystical. So they're like Egyptians, and they had like this geisha looking thing character as well. Like they're just like, let's bring all the like mystical type of history going on here and just play with the same actors. It's good try.
I did enjoy the costume design in the mole people. I mean, buttholes for faces. Like, can you imagine being in that production meeting and you're like, guys, I have a great idea. Frank, we're not going to do butthole faces again. Stop bringing it up. Okay, but it's a solid idea. Just think about it for a little bit.
Right.
And I totally see Frank going back to his family, super frustrated, kicks the dog because he didn't get his butthole faces in the movie.
You've inspired me. I'm gonna draw a butthole
I'm not doing
face.
this job anymore. We're not going to take the butthole faces seriously.
Right. It's like like the pitch guy's like, well, my dad did fund the movie, so it better be butthole faces. All right, Roger. All right.
Oh goodness.
I just don't get it. Like, are the people making this movie just so powerful that all the people in it just don't have the guts to be like, this is bad? Or do they just have so much power? Like, don't tell them off. They'll kill you. They'll kill you.
I'm uniquely experienced in this. Yes, you don't have any power, and it all goes back to economics, dude. They were like, "Hey, can you play a hot dog for $600?" And I'm like, "Yes, I can."
Okay, fair enough.
I love how they had to tell you to be scared. Right. Your nerves. What was the word that they used? Like something
Shatter
your nerves. Like,
boy.
Okay. Hold on to those nerves, guys.
By the way, I drew the concept art for the mole people. I want you guys to see this. This is very important. So it's just.
That's it.
For $600, put that on my face. Let's go.
Oh man!
Can you imagine being in the makeup chair and be like, "Listen, it's it." And of course, what year was this from, Alex? Do you know?
1956.
56.
Okay, so clearly it was some makeup artist. Oh God, Frank wants to do these butthole faces. I don't know if I have enough time to just sit in the chair. Fine, we'll do the butthole faces. I can't believe I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid $600 to be a hot dog.
Did they not know what moles looked like in 1956? Like, it was one of those things that maybe it exists, but they hadn't seen one yet, so they made a guess. And they're like, moles are definitely buttholes.
Right.
You're like, I've never seen a mole before, but I do know what a butthole looks like. So
Right.
you get around on there.
I'm sure if we did a quick survey of everyone on this call, we've seen more buttholes than moles.
It's fair. It's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah. Seen them all. Yeah.
Are moles real? Now
Oh, my insides hurt. Everybody says this should be my new profile picture.
No
Can
context.
we look it up,
Just
or
put it up there.
Yeah, I'll just post it. I think it's a great idea, Rayne, and everybody will be like, "What the shit is that? What the shit?"
Frame it, hang it in the background. Put it next to your other nice trinkets, you know?
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Voltron butthole.
Can you sign it? And it'll be like an heirloom now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it'll be worth something.
You know what you could do is you could print the black and white copies, and when people come into the comedy spot, you can give them crayons, and they can color their own. And you can put a bunch, like a montage, like a Denny's, a montage of buttholes. I don't know what they're drawing.
Yeah.
The best one gets tickets to ACL. It's
That's
perfect.
a great idea.
Great idea. Perfect.
I think we got something. Good job, Rayne. That's good. Yeah, we'll make it happen. Yeah. Oh.
Perfect. All right. Well, I'm just gonna keep going on this bad flick train here.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, yeah. Before this next clip, I do want to apologize to the people that have been, watching the show week after week, because I haven't incorporated a film from this actor. Specifically, the reason behind that is because whenever we try to post it, it gets taken down by whatever movie production company. But this one did not, so hopefully it should work. But you'll find out quickly who we're talking about in this TV movie, The Best of Times.
Okay. Best of times?
Best of Times.
Mm-hmm. Best of times.
About to be the worst.
We won't say another word, will we?
Everything's normal. Here we go, we're playing.
We won't say another word, will we?
No, not at
Video games.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Shopkeep.
Mr. Riley just put it on my tab.
They stole so much merchandise.
I know, that's all I
yeah.
could think of
Those
the
are
whole
criminals.
time. What an elaborate way to steal shit.
Right. We used to just stick it under our shirts and try to walk out real fast. And then try and do a goddamn Macy's Day Parade to get out of there with it.
I was waiting for the Fist of Steel come out and throw in a few dance moves there. Maybe get shot a few times.
Tim Crump had the best comment ever. He said, "This is almost as good as Stomp."
Almost is key.
Almost
That's
as
the
good.
Almost,
keyword.
so
Yeah.
close.
My favorite is inconvenience store.
Yeah. The only thing that I noticed was the guy behind the counter. The only consistency about this whole thing was the guy behind the counter looks exactly the same way every guy behind the counter at a 7-Eleven looks. Like, that's it. Everything else, Nicolas Cage beating on, what were those, paint cans? Like, those are definitely not at 7-Eleven. But the shopkeep, the cashier's like, yeah, guy, take whatever you want, fine.
Also in the comments, Dennis said that this entire clip looked like visual cocaine.
Yeah, dude, the shopkeep just took a bump, and then that's what happened to him.
Right.
Yeah. You know what? Like, my favorite pastime is take some Molly, go to my local corner store, and with a bunch of my friends just vibe out to it, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And the leader's like, we don't have to bring instruments. There's music all around us. And then bam.
Right.
That was a good
That girl
comment.
That girl that was getting down on the Slurpee. That was the highlight of her day. That was probably the biggest thing she had in her mouth in a while.
Oh, God.
It was cherry flavored too.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I like how they really tried hard to make it like super like 90s or like late 80s. There's just like, we need to put a Galaga machine or whatever arcade. We gotta nail it with the payphone and everything.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say, let's get a guy on a payphone that looks like he's about to shit his pants. Whoa.
But that
he's
denim.
definitely telling someone on the phone, "There's no bathroom around here." And I'm in a situation. Oh.
But
So
that
what was that a
denim-
clip from? What was
that?
like the story arc there?
Yeah, I mean, it's more of a side tangent in the movie. It was like a TV movie that's like, this is what high school's about and everything like that, and it's super cheesy.
The best of times.
Best of times, yeah.
I was just gonna say, it's like if High School Musical, it's like the town that their parents went to.
That's funny.
The prequel.
Yeah.
By the way, Matthew, go ahead. I'm sorry, Rayne.
No, I was gonna say, like, when Nicolas Cage made that clip, he's like, God, it's only gonna go up from here for sure. And then he makes National Treasure, and then he's like, shit, this reminds me of those days when I was break dancing at a convenience store, and this girl's blowing a Slurpee over here.
They were the best of times.
Matt Walker said in here, he said, no shirt, no shoes, no rhythm, no service.
Yeah, that's it.
Fantastic. All right, what do you got? What's your fifth clip here?
All right, yeah. Pulling up to the last clip of the night here. Man, I've used this movie a few times before. Hard Ticket to Hawaii, and really, like, I could just break down every 2 minutes. It's just nuts. Mm-hmm. So I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing another clip from this movie back, which is really. It's gonna start off early, just to before you go to the bathroom, check to make sure everything's okay, and then go. Okay, so.
All right, here we go.
Oh no.
Pause. Yeah. Fantastic.
This is my biggest fear already.
Yeah, when a movie clip starts off with just a toilet, it's not good. Actually, there we go.
On the floor of a bathroom.
All right, here we go. Magic is about to happen. There.
That's a massive dookie.
That's the other end of the mole people.
Oh, shoot. Is he good guy or bad guy?
Doesn't matter. The snake doesn't care.
Yeah.
Is that an arrow?
We get it.
Oh, he ain't done.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a power pose right there, too.
That's a good turn.
What? That's a pizza?
It's loud in her! Get down! It's loud! Oh no!
Where the hell did that snake come from?
You believe
The
We're
shitter.
all asking that question.
Just when you thought it was safe to take a pee.
Oh, please kiss. Please kiss.
Oh my
He was
god.
laying on the toilet.
Yeah, that's gross.
Oh my goodness.
So this guy definitely came from the same tanning location as Steel Fist.
Yeah, yeah, for
And you
sure.
know, he didn't even have time to park his motorcycle, his
No.
dirt bike in the parking lot. He had to bust through a wall.
And that he clearly bust through a closet, which probably meant he had to go through many other walls in the house to get through it. So how fucking fast and determined was he in that
I'm in the
motorcycle?
kitchen now.
Yeah. And I'm assuming it's apartment building. So how many other people were impacted by this? You know, reckless.
We'll never know.
I just wonder, like, how would you write this on your insurance policy? Like, what's the claim? Like, there's so many things going on over here.
Right.
Another case of a toilet snake. Yeah, we gotta up those premiums.
Right.
Oh my god.
Yeah, everybody was saying, why did they kiss or hug or whatever? Because she's got toilet water all over her.
Oh yeah. Oh, gross.
That's romance right there.
If the year 2020 was a movie, that certainly
Right.
would be it.
Yeah, at least that
This-
guy was 2020. He got shanked, he got stabbed, he got
Right,
bit.
right.
And did the snake do all that? Did the snake shank him, shoot an arrow at him, and then bite him? What are the capabilities of this snake? Like,
Right.
I loved it when she shot at the snake and just a tooth fell out. I mean, one, I'm impressed you can hit just a tooth snake or a snake tooth. That's what I'm trying to say, right? But then two, that it didn't die. It just took it and kept standing there, slithering there, whatever they do.
and let's not also appreciate the rocket and that accuracy.
Right.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, it would have been if you're looking for accuracy, using the old Western sound effects that we had from the first clip of it bouncing off the tooth.
My favorite is like their poses every time they shoot, because she had like a solid like right here.
Very professional, yeah.
Arm, James Bond, yes. No,
Yeah.
it's wild.
And by the way, wasn't that guy dead on the floor when the snake came out? He like came back to life and then died again. I mean, miracles happen.
Yeah, he had a shank inside of him.
that.
He was like, ooh.
Yeah.
I
started crying when I stubbed my toe. That guy like fucking had blood all over him, and then, attacked by a snake that has a bow and arrow. Like, come on.
It's a boa snake.
Bow and arrow snake.
Did somebody say that rocket launcher was stolen from the other movie that we watched? Is that what I heard somebody say?
Rayne did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, it's the Loudener.
Works every time.
We just trade it
Budget,
in between
you know?
scenes.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great. I have a special request. Let's see here. Where is it? Wait for it. Wait for it. Tim Crump says bonus clip. Cue Turkish Jay Leno.
Ooh.
All right.
Do we have it queued? I don't. Oh, wait a second.
Yakışıklı erkeklerle geliyor. Güzel. İlk önce siz vurdunuz. Prensibimdir. Bana vurmayana vurmam. Şimdi size bir iyilik yapacağım. Hadi şöyle durun bakayım, şimdi katır tekmesini yiyeceksiniz.
And dismount. Perfect.
Wow.
Pull out his like Street Fighter super move right there, just blow on him.
I wonder if he has the
Wow.
same car collection as the other Jay
As the
Leno.
other Jay
Oh,
Leno.
yeah.
I wonder.
Hey, you weren't kidding about the Turkish Jay Leno. Like, that was like splitting image.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. That's impressive.
On my slide, it actually says Jay Leno. That's how I labeled the scene.
The most proficient kicks I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, he went for it, dude. I like how they just kept coming back. That's even more impressive.
Yeah. Or right at the very end. I mean, I didn't notice until the very end. They were both topless. God. Makes it so much easier to fight topless. But then they kind of just leaned on each other for a little bit, and then they fell in the pool.
I just want you to know that of all the times I've seen this clip, I've never realized they had their tops off before.
Oh yeah.
Did he kick the shirts off of them? Or were they only topless?
Previous scene, yeah.
Right.
I felt like every kick was a button that he unbuttoned. You know?
Oh, yeah.
I always feel like there's like one new thing that I see in that, and this one was like where he's hitting one guy, and I think he sees the other guy coming, so he grabs the top of his head and moves him over so he can punch both at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a second.
I wish they would have zoomed in on the moment that they shared when they were together. Like, this is it, man. We've come a long way. And then they get blown over into oblivion.
These were great. All right, this was fantastic. Alex, do you have any final thoughts?
Yeah, as we come to a close, this is a lot of things happened, a lot of bad movie clips, and I want to know what the guests thought, what they learned, what they're going to take on in life's journey. Rayne, I'll let you go first. What did you learn?
No, this was fantastic. You know, I mean, the Loudener was certainly the highlight of my experience here tonight. And listen, now that I know if I ever get into a fight with Jay Leno, take off my shirt.
Important.
Show the respect. Yes. Yeah. Ryan, what about you?
Yeah, I've learned and come to the realization that we can't limit the range of the Triceratops to just the protagonist. They can be a villain too. So, yeah.
Sure. That's true.
Very true. Very true. Keo, what about you?
I have to use the restroom, and I'm actually kind of scared, so I'm gonna take a plunger with me and make sure I'm well prepared before I go to the bathroom right now. So, yeah.
Listen, if you're afraid to go to the bathroom, just take this picture with you.
Show it to the snake first.
He's like, oh no.
I'm out of here. Forget this.
He would go like,
I'm going back with the mole people.
Yeah. Butthole I can trust.
Everybody said great show. Yes. Everyone's giving you guys a round of applause.
Yes.
Jess, I appreciate you saying that the interview was good. I had an interview right before the show. Thank you. That was a lot of fun. Great show, Alex. Nicely done, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks everybody for watching. I did want to let everybody know if you're not a Patreon subscriber, you don't know about this, but we have a very special guest next week. So expect that there's going to be a little announcement tomorrow, and it's going to be really fun. Also, I wanted to plug Friday has a really cool show here at the Sac Comedy Spot, the Pop Culture Showdown, which I'll be a part of. So I can show you my knowledge of pop culture, not just bad movies, which you see here. So that's going to be really fun. Hosted by Chris Emery.
I don't believe it.
But also, yeah, Keo, Rayne, Ryan, thanks again for doing the show. This was so much fun. I had a great time.
Yeah, Rayne, we especially appreciate you being part of the show. And you're just so close. So if you ever want to come back on, just let us know.
Absolutely.
Every morning, the wake-up call on 106.5 The End.
Awesome. Yeah. So thank you. Everybody have a good night. Alex, Keo, Rayne, Ryan. We'll see you everybody later on. Bye-bye now.
Yeah. Hey.